repeat. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoy it. If you have been following me on these live streams, then you will know I am building a Power Rangers Megazord, which is the pieces there. I've got just there. Those are the things I've been building so far. The last thing I built was this one, the Mastodon head. And so, yeah, we're going to continue with building the Zords bit by bit. And I mean bit by bit. I've literally just had a new set come in as well for new issues as well. I had that turn up about 10-15 minutes ago. So yeah, this is going to be fun. So I've got literally a little bit to do in issue 15, which is just here. So I've got this little bit to do. So I've now got to figure out where these are going and where they're going. So let's have a look. This is the issues that I get, the manuals that tell me what I'm doing. And it tells me bit by bit of what's going to happen with here. And there's the full build of the Mastodon Megazord. And Megazord, Mastodon Zord, just there. So you can tell which parts these are for. So here we go. Let's have a look. Right, so yeah, I am completing the rest of the Megazord, the Mastodon Zord by the look on it. I'm going to need my magnifying glass out because sometimes you can't see. Well, I can't see sometimes the little bits, the screwdriver, the screws and the parts that go into. They're a little bit too small for me, so I've brought myself one of these. Hi there, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining if you just joined in. Right, here we go. Let's put this together. This is going to be a pretty simple one by the look on it. So I'm going to need the head of the Mastodon. Okay, let's put a light on so I can see. There we go. Hi there, welcome to a live stream. Thanks for joining. Pop your name up on the screen so I know who it is so I can say hello to you properly. Thank you for joining me. I'm not going to be on here for too long, possibly about an hour. Hi guys, thanks for joining in. I just literally looked up, that went from 1 to 5 in a matter of minutes. Thank you so much, thank you. How's everybody this Saturday morning, or evening, or afternoon, whatever time in the world you're in? Right, okay. Pop your names up. Let's say hello, introduce yourself properly. Everyone have a good old chit chat on here. That's what I like. Everybody talking to each other. Right, if you're new to it, I'm just going to do a bit of a recap again. I am building my very first ever Power Rangers Megazord figure build. I'm getting it from a company called Fan Home. They send out, you have to join and pay for the subscription and pay for the issues. And they send you it out every month. I have got quite a few pieces now, so they send you in a big bulk. Instead of sending one by one, they send you in a bulk. So, yeah, that's pretty good. And at the moment, I'm now putting in some more of the electrics for the Mastodon head, which is this. This is the Mastodon head, because these are electric as well. They light up. Well, some of them light up. I'm hoping I'll be able to connect this one properly because, yeah, the connector in the Megazord head, this is the Megazord head, the connector in here doesn't, couldn't get to sit on the, plug into the socket into the head, so his eyes won't light up, unfortunately. And this is the saber-tooth tiger head that I built a good few videos ago. Once again, I managed to get all the sockets, all the plugs into the right sockets, but unfortunately, when I unbelievable, hi there, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you again. Thanks for coming back. When I put it together, I then forgot to put in the switch, so this won't light up because there's no switch to turn it on. Clever, ain't I? Right. So that's what I'm doing so far, and this is what's going to. Yo, how you doing? guys, thank you so much for the likes. 23 people in. Phoebe, hi there. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Do appreciate it. 22 people watching. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Anyway, let's get on with this. I'm going to put the electrics into the Megazord, I keep saying Megazord, into the Mastodon's Zord head. So everybody, how's everyone this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening? How you all doing anyway? I'm going to be on here for about an hour, probably a little bit less, because I do have to go out, unfortunately, this afternoon. I wasn't planning on it, but it looks like I'm going to be. Right, okay, so, right, so I've got to screw this. Right, I've got a circuit board here that I've got to screw onto this, and then these will then go into the Mastodon head around about here. I'll find out properly where they go. So we'll find out in a few minutes. So I've got to put these in, I'll screw them in. So I'm guessing that sits on there like that. I got that wrong. I've got that wrong. That way. Yes, I had it upside down. Okay, helps if I have it the right way around. Right, here we go then. So it sits on like that when it's screwed in. So I've got to get the screw on the screwdriver. Yeah, they provide you with a screwdriver as well, which is pretty good. It comes early on in the episode, in the series, in the packages, and it's also magnetic, so it's really, really helpful. Really helpful. Right, so let's get this onto here then, and helps if I put it the right way around as well. So that goes that way around, like that, and it's put it in here. Go on into that. Nope, that moved. This is a bit of a pain in the bum, trying to keep these steady and screw things in, if you know what I mean. It's rather annoying. Right. Gotta line up the holes. Right, okay. Let's see if I can get this in. Here we go. Let's hold that into place. Another one up. Oh, right. Yeah, it does not bother me what country you are from at all. It does not bother me whatsoever. I have no problem with any cultures whatsoever. It does not bother me at all. All right, so that's all into there. Let's put this in here properly now then. I have no problem whatsoever with any kind of religion, any kind of race or anything, nothing at all. I am far from racist. Because I'm British. I live in the UK, as you can tell by the accent. I'm also Christian, but I don't go to churches or anything like that. I don't do Sunday service or anything like that. I don't go to church services, but I'm still Christian. I got christened, so I'm C of E. Church of England. 33 people. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining. I do appreciate you watching. If you've just joined in, my name's Geek Guy, and I am currently building a Power Rangers Megazord from Power Rangers Season 1. I'm just putting together, or putting on, a circuit board on the board, on the piece, so it sits in there. There we go. That's on there now. Looks like that. There we go. Right, now I've got to find where this goes in here on the head. So I've now got to put it on here. I've got to put this piece in here somewhere. So it's saying it sits on there. Okay, so I'm literally going to, I'll show you bit by bit of where I'll put them and where they got to go. It's got to sit in there like that. You can just see it. Sits on there. That's where I've got to put it. This is going to be fun though, because yeah, it's going to be hilarious. I have okay, put that there, and put this in. Make sure I'm getting this the right way up. The right way round, actually. So don't want to put this in upside down. Is that right? Looks like it to me.
Contact the Power Rangers at once.
I'm sorry if you heard that, guys. I forgot to turn my notifications off. I've literally just remembered I turned them off. That had just come through. Right, I'm hoping this. Yep, that's gone into there. Brilliant. So let's get another screw in. How's everybody's day so far? How are you all doing? Let's get talking. Let's have a chit chat on here. I like to have a chit chat. Make sure that this is all in. I think this is the only circuit board I'm actually putting in. Oh, second circuit board actually I'm putting in for the electronics for the. I could be wrong though. No, I could be wrong. There's a second. Right. Okay. And there we have it. There we are. That's in there now. Just here. That's what I've just put in. And I've got the sockets here. I've got the cable that I've got to put in a few minutes. In a couple of seconds, actually. Yeah. Can't be the cable up. Which is this. And I've got to plug one end into here. And another one in this one right at the back here. Just here. I've got to put one in there. Hopefully I'll get the right way around. Right, so let's do that now. Right, it's saying the bottom one, which is the bigger one, so I've got to make sure okay, that goes into there. Make sure it's in, yep. And then this one, make sure getting this the right way up as well. Which goes into this one. Good push down, make sure it's in. And there we go. There's the cable into there. There we are. That's one part of that done. So that's issue 15 done for that. So let's close that up. I'll get issue 16 out in a couple of seconds. I'll put that over there. Put that down out the way. Some things are like that sometimes, where you get like maybe 1 or 2 pieces in an issue. So that's issue 15 done. And here comes issue 16, which is here. These parts for issue 16. A few more in them. So let's get this one open. Who else likes building stuff? Who else likes building stuff? Because I do. I like building stuff, I do. Right, so what do we have here? Put that there. Oh, okay, I know what this is going to be. Tells you that there. But I see that shouldn't have done that. Put that back into here. I need that in there. Right. Let's put everything back in here. Slots they were in. Don't want to lose any of these. Make sure that there's my screws, so I know where they are now. Right, so that's that bit open. Do this. Right, so I have yep, got them two, got 2 of them, 1 of them, whatever that is, I've got that. 2 washers, 2 metal, and 3 screws, yes, and they're all the same size, so that's brilliant. Right, okay, let's get building this in, and this is the neck for the Mastodon. This is part of the neck for the Mastodon, this is. Okay, there we go. Right, I need 16.1, 16.7 and 16.5. So I'm guessing yep, okay. That's 16. That's 16.1. I need a washer. And I need this. So I'm now putting these together, and I've got to put a washer in to the into the hole as well to stop it from moving around. Right. Okay. So put that in there first. Let's put the washer in. No, I need you to go in. Don't come out. There we go. And then I've got to put this into there. Like that. There we go. That's simple. That was a bit of a push in. And now I've got to put this in. And I've got to put this in to this part down here on the neck, just here, that hole there. Got to put this in here. No, gotta go. Oh, goes that way around. Okay, goes into there. Right. So these are all a bit of a push-in ones at the moment. So that's now in there, which I'm not complaining about. And now I've got to put the other side in. of the neck. So I put the washer in again, which goes into this bit. Goes in there. And now I've got to put these two together. If they will go together. There we go. They're together. Just put that in. So now I've got to screw them together. Now I've got to screw them in. And I've got to put 2 screws. So let's open them up. I'll put the screws in that little bit there. And they're all the same size screws, which I like. That way then it's not confusing. And put one in this bit, so in here. Then just putting the screw into this bit through here, so I can make sure. Can you see that? Oh yeah. Let's bring it around a little bit. There we go. That's it there. And another screw. And I've got to put this one in this hole down here. There we go. Right, okay. Now then, that's all screwed together and held together now with the screws. I've now got to put one of these and one of these onto the side of what I've just done. So that goes in there. And what I'll do is I'll put the other one in the other side as well. There we go, put that in as well. It's going to tell me. Right, now I'm going to make sure I'm putting the right one into it. So that goes into there, okay. So that one sits on there. And then obviously if I turn it over, it's going to tell me the other one. Just like that. I can guarantee it. Yep, tidy up. There we go. That's that bit done. So that is the neck, or part of the neck for the Mastodon. That's step 16 done. There we go. Right, I'm just waiting, literally waiting for my partner to say that she's ready. And then that's when I will end the live stream, guys. Yes, it is the OG Megazord, mate. Yes, it is. It is the OG Megazord. It's from I'm building it. I've ordered it from a company called Fan Home. And you pay so much a month and they send you a bulk, literally a load of issues and pieces and parts so you can start building it together. Parts of it's metal and some of it's plastic, and you can also light up as well. It lights up, it's electric. But 2 parts of my Megazord so far won't light up. Reason being, the Megazord head, which is obviously, the Megazord head, there's a connector inside here that I had to put into a socket, but I couldn't get it in there. It wouldn't reach. So his eyes are not going to light up, unfortunately. I'm the only one who had that problem, I think. And then the Tigerzord, the Tiger head, all the connectors are in. But when I put it together, realised I forgot to put the switch in. So this isn't going to rub up. That's not going to turn on either. I forgot to put the switch on. Oh, thank you so much, Master. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. I've done other videos. So if you want to have a recap, this is the 7th live stream video I'm doing. But there are 2 videos I've just done as normal videos as an introduction. So if you want to watch them first and follow the build up right up until this one, then I won't be doing another live stream until probably next weekend. So yeah, anyway, I've just finished building issue 16. I'm now going to be building issue 17. I'll put it together, issue 17. That's issue 18. Where's 17? I need part 17. There's 19. Is it? There's 17. There we go. Right. So yeah, what they do, they send you things like this with the issues, and your pieces turn up in packages like this with the numbers here. So there's 17 and there's 17, so they match. Obviously it shows you then the pieces that you've got, which is there, and then tells you how to put them together, just like that. So that's what I'm building. I'm now going to put together the tusks for the mastodon. So I've now got to literally open this up now. So if I open this, and there's the switch for the mastodon head. I've just seen the switch for the mastodon head. I'm hoping that I don't forget to put it in, or they say I can put it in already. Now, I've got to say to you, some of the parts on this just push in, but they don't always stay in. So what I've done, I've brought some plastic glue, which is Marvel glue, and I glued the pieces on. It doesn't stop it from moving. I'll show you what I mean. These, the tusks, the saber teeth for the saber teeth, these fall off, and so does the outer shell. But because I've glued them on, it doesn't matter, and they still move. Also, as well, the teeth here, I've glued these in as well, but obviously it doesn't stop it from moving. Oh, crap. Ah, crap. I've just broke that. I've just literally knocked it straight off the table. I'm going to see if I can glue that. I'm going to glue that. I'm going to have to see if I can glue that. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to see if I can glue it. I'm hoping this works. Bit of a setback, guys. Just bear with me. I'll get some tissue. Hang on a second. I can't believe I've just done that. Oh, no way. I'm hoping this glues and sticks. I really am. I'm hoping that that will stick. If not, then I'm going to have to... I can't believe I just did that. Tammy Farrell, hello. Hello from the UK. Thank you for joining me from Michigan. Battle damage. Yeah, I suppose, but you know, that's I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I did it. Really can't. If it doesn't work or doesn't stay, I'm gonna have to get a hold of the company. I may have to get a hold of the company and go through the issues and see if I can get another set. That's gonna have to dry now. Can't believe that. Oh, competition stuck in it. That's an idea. That's an idea. I might do that. Now I've got tissue stuck to it. It's scratching it now. Can't believe we did that. I will give this a try. See if it works. See if it holds. I'm gluing my fingers to the machine. To the the paint's coming off. Look, I might have to see if I can do something about that. Can't believe that, man. No. Stay, no. Oh, no way. Right. I'm going to leave the top off that glue because I think I'm not going to need it in a few minutes. Yeah, if it doesn't work this way round for that, I will find a rubber band out and put it on and just hope that the rubber band don't pull the paint up, because that, I can't believe this. I did not think it would do that. You know what I mean? That's, yeah. Mind you, it is plastic glue. It's pokey. Very, very, very pokey. Right, okay. Where am I? Yes. Tusks. Let's put this together then. Right, come on, let's get these open. Yeah, I got something feeling I might need that glue, so I haven't put the lid back on it. So, right, so there, put that there for the time being. I've got so much stuff on this table for myself, not for anything else. It's literally just this lot. Right, okay. So I've got all that lot, yes. Okay. Right then. Here we go. So I need 2 parts of the tusks, one's on each side. So I need that one. And I'm thinking it's that one. Surely not. No, it can't be. It's got to be your one then. Yeah, it's the other side. Ah, right, okay. Right. Okay, so these just push together by the look on it, and you've got to... Yeah, they push together. And they're pretty sturdy, actually. They don't come apart, so they just slot together. needs to push together as well. Yeah, so that's part of them done. Now I've got to put the tip of the tusks on, which I think I might probably need to glue. That needs a bit of a push on. That's not going to stay else. It's a bit tough. That went in easier. That might click. Some of these are a bit of a pain in the bum. Not always. But sometimes you see a gap like that and it's not meant to be there. And whilst that's doing up and that, so I can put this in here. Does this go? Yep, that goes in there. There we are. So there's one tusk fully done. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this on because it's not together properly. Yeah, I need to have that closed properly. It's not going to close else. I'm not going to put it in. This is not playing ball. That is a pain in the bum. It doesn't... Yeah, that's not going to sit in there unless I kept that closed. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get some pliers onto this. Now the thing is, this is plastic, so I'm going to have to wrap it round. I have to wrap something around it so it doesn't crack it. So I can't get that. I can't get the end of the tusk in here because it's not staying. It's not pushing in. I can temporarily put it in, but it looks really cocky. Look, it's skew-if, it's on the side and it's going to fall out. So what I'm going to do, I will leave that for the time being. I won't put the tusks onto the Mastodon yet until they are done properly. So I'll move that one to the side and I'll get some pliers onto the on there to try and clip it together. So that is issue 17 done. The switch doesn't go into the head yet, so that's good. So it stays in there. Right, so that's issue 17 done. Now on to issue 18. Staying with the Mastodon. There you go, staying with the Mastodon. Now this has got some more electrics in it. So I have the battery connector in here. I've got cable and I've got some more pieces. I believe those are probably the back of the ears for the Mastodon. Right, so there's the battery. It sits in there, so that's the battery. I know you can't see it properly, I'll show you in a minute. So there's the battery, and I've got everything else. So yeah, right. Here we go. Right, I'm going to need them screws. So let's put that over here for the time being. Let's open this bag up, and I've got the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now they're all standing the same size screw. I don't think they are. Put these here. Yeah, you can tell I've got glue on my fingers. The paint of the what it's come off. Crisping wire. Is it pink? Is what pink? What you're asking me if it's pink? What's pink? What you're asking me? I've got nothing pink on here. Right. Okay. Right then. So let's start this part of the build, shall we? Let's turn the page over. Can't lose anything. Right. Well, the first thing I've got to do, I've got to open this. And there's the battery. That's what the battery looks like. And I've got to put the battery protector around it. I've got to wrap it around it. Just peel that off. So the battery is going to go into the Mastodon head now. Whoop, there goes my magnifying glass. Okay, here we go. Now get off. Make sure it's on fully. Yeah, so put that on. That's one of the easier bits. Right, okay, so now I've got to connect the battery to that. Okay, so I've got to put the battery connector into this socket now. So I'm going to need my magnifying glass so I can see. I need the light so I can see. So that goes that way round. Yeah, pins are up there. Pins are there. Yes, making sure I've got the pins and the holes in the right way, because I made a mistake before. There we go, that's in there. And now I've got to put the battery in its socket down here. There we go. all in there. Now I've got to put the neck of the Megazord, of the, what's it now on here? Now I've got to put the neck on, okay. And I've got to now like that. Hang on a second. How else have I put them? So they're going to sit in, don't it? That helps, that's better. Put them the right way around, Comic-Con. It helps like a trooper. That way then they will sit in the sockets. What an idiot. Can't believe I did that. Right. So then that sits. Okay, next that. It goes that way up. Okay, so it goes that way up. And that. How? Let's move that cable out the way. That goes that way up. And that's. Oh, hang on. Let's put further up there. This is Elizabeth Bowling. Hey there, how you doing? Sorry, I've just seen you pop in. I didn't look at the screen. I do apologise. Hi there, how you doing? Well, thanks for coming in to watch my live stream. Can't. How is that saying it's got to go in there? Or is it saying it's flat? Oh, it's... You know what? Sometimes I think, why me? Twice I've moved these now. Still got them wrong. That's not. These are meant to be lying flat. But that's impossible. How? That's not meant to... I'm going to drive them in the wrong holes. I think I'm adding the wrong holes. Swap them round. Get there eventually, guys. Promise you. No, because it's got to lie flat. That is okay. That's weird. Put the perks back onto here. That's gotta go in there. Gotta go in there. Let's push them down so I can. Right. Okay. There we go. I think that's done it. Yeah, there we go. So that's now in there, sitting on the back there. Okay. Now I've got the back of the ears to put on. There's an extra connector there. I'm going to look ahead and see if I've missed out that connector, or they've missed out the connector with signs that got going yet, or I don't know. This is part for another. No, okay, right, don't need that connector. Okay, that's good then. Right, so let's get earpiece out. So that one is right, so which way are we going with this now? How am I missing something here? They give you pictures on how to do this. I've got the right side for unless that don't go in yet. Let's try the other one. So let's put this one in. How is that meant to? I'll go sneaky thing in there backwards. Because that doesn't go under there. I'm going to try something here. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but it's going to work. I'm going to have to put a tusk in. So I've got to put that in first. And then that fits on there like that. It's got to be screwed down, but that's got to go on to there. So this is meant to be in place first. And that then make sure that tusk is in properly. Yeah. You can't put that in there with this in. I'm gonna but then that won't go in now with that in there. And now that's moved. Right, I've got that in there now, so I'm gonna get off and try and screw this in now. And that's one screw in. So it's holding that. There it is. The end of the screwdriver still. There we go, that's clicked into there now, so that's hopefully gonna there's another screw. Right. Thanks for the likes, guys. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, one back of the ear, the Mastodon on. Now, this is proving to be a bit difficult at the moment. Right, so what's it now saying? It needs to have, I need to have this in here now as well. With the tusk on the end of it. The tip of the tusk on, but it's not going to sit in here because of the way that's not going in. I've got a bit of a wonky tusk. And that seems to be a lot lower down than that one. Why is that? It should be the same height as that tusk. That's been a pain in the bum. It's not going to sit in there properly. I mean, that's what it's meant to look like. But this one, for some reason, is lower than this one, and I don't understand why. So don't know if don't think I've messed up. I don't think it matters which one. Actually, I think it does. I think I've put the wrong tusk in the wrong hole, in the wrong part. So I'm going to have to undo the back of this to get that tusk out, because I think I've put the wrong one in the wrong hole, the way that picture's looking. So I think that's my mistake. Yeah, the screwdriver you get with the set's magnetic. Okay, so that's just come off there. I might glue that on actually, just in case it comes off again. Yeah, so that this one's got to go on here then. It's not going in easy like it does in that one. No, I think I had it in the right way, but it's showing something different. Oh no, that's gone into there now. That's gone in. That's just gone in. And it goes into there. Right, okay. Let's put this back in now. Just put that in there. Bring these up, they need to be up. Put that in. Fiddlesticks. Stay in. This is the fiddly bit. Apparently you've got to put that in there with that being in there. And it's physically impossible. Because that sits on there. Right, okay. I need that switch now. Switch in. As I said, this Megazord is electronic, and you've got to put the switch in the actual thing itself. It's not in there already. You've got to put it in yourself, which can prove difficult because the switches like to fall out. Darn it. Oh, fiddlesticks, where's that gone? There it is. Switch keeps falling out. They're a nightmare. I'm trying to put the peg of the tusk inside the head into the pin. The pin inside the hole. Without the switch falling out. Which is proving difficult. Absolute difficult. It really is proving to be difficult. It's without the way a minute. Ah! The switch keeps falling out. I just wished I'd put the switch in already there. That is not going to sit. Right, I'm going to try and put a screw in without the... I'm having fun with this. It's not like I can glue the darn thing on. Because that would be too easy. Or it wouldn't be a good idea because, well, yeah. The switch won't work then. My God, this is fiddly. I mean, it's a genius invention. It really is. I mean, the way they've done it, it's genius. But my lord, and they've chose a better way of doing this with the switches. Oh my God, I've got that thing in there then. Right. Right, I've got the peg in the hole now of the Megazord, of the Zord. It's now got to get the switch in there to stay. I've got to Now I've got to get these to sit into each other. Got it. It's that one. No, the switch just fell out. No. A nightmare. No, for Pete's sake. You know what, something like that, I'm going to just say, don't worry about the switches, I'm going to leave them out. I'm going to give it the last chance. We're going to have to try this one. And if I can't do it, I'm just going to leave the switch out. I'm not bothered if it doesn't turn on or anything. I know that's what you're paying for as well. But this is proven to be difficult. Yeah. I just want to... Yeah, I'm going to leave the switch out. I'm not really bothered about it being turned on or anything. Yes, it probably would look cool. It would be brilliant. But yeah, I'm just going to leave the switch, I think. Right. There we go. I'm going to leave the switch out. I'm not fiddling with it now. It's doing my head in. So I'm going to try and get now these together. And put everything in. Even this is fiddly. So the Mastodon's head's not going to light up either. How would you get in the pegs? Right, that's gone in there now. Great, stay. Now I've got to get... No, it's come out again. Got it. Right. Alright. Okay, so that's that in. Yeah, so this is not going to have the mechanism either for it to turn on. I'm not too bothered about it. I just want to get it built. But it would have been nice to have had them all built, all working. So some of the switches are a pain in the backside to put in. I mean, the easier one, believe it or not, was the head of the Megazord for the switch. The safety of Tiger might have been okay if I remember to have put it in. But this Mastodon one, yeah, tricky. Because that's where the switch would have gone in this one here. But yeah, I just couldn't get it in. Right. Okay. So let's now put this in here and see if I can now try. I'll put the other one on. It wasn't even in the socket. That's in there now. And as I said, it's a pain in the backside getting these in. Because now I've got to put this tusk on, put it in here, and then try and, yeah, the windows are open. Then I've got to try and push that together somehow because it's not. Where's my dog? Oh, there she is. Sometimes she lies behind the chair. A bit of force behind it, probably. Let's try that. A bit skewy. Don't think I'm going to do much of it. that's this bottom bit. This bottom bit's got a gap here, look. And you can't see it properly, but there's a bit of a gap. It's not really noticeable. So it's really underneath. It's really noticeable there if you put the tusk, the bottom of the tusk on. The tip of the tusk. It's skewiff. But hey ho, not much I can do about it. Right, let's try this now. Smooth magnifying glass. Oh, now she's come behind me. That's in there. Right, now somehow I've got to get this on the back of here, which is proving difficult to do because this has to lie on there. That's got to go in there, so push it up. Come on. What I'll do is I'll put this together and then I will leave then the rest of the build for another video. Actually, let's do this a second. Get off. I wonder if I can do it this way. But right, so that on there at the moment. Let's try this way around. Right, okay, so that's now in there. Oh, you thought that'd work then. Didn't work with the other light on. I need to get that pin in the bottom of there so I can screw back of this earpiece on. No, it's not going in there. Let's try again this way. Oh, you son of a... Right, I get... I gotta be careful because these are plastic and I don't want to break these. Why isn't this one going in as easy as the one did? this. And that's in there now, but I need to get these clips. Shit is difficult. This, let's get this one in place for I wonder if I can put the screw in and force it to click down. So I think it's over the hole. No, it's not. Okay. Ha! Success. I think. No, it's not. No, it's not. What about next success? Oh, it's come out the bottom, that's why. Thought I had it then. This has taken longer than I thought it would to put this one piece on. I'm trying to put it it's got to go like that in that peg, but it's not staying in the peg. And then I've got to put the rest of the pins in place over the screw holes. So I can screw the back of the ear on. Which is now, that's in place there. But now I've got to hold that in place so it doesn't come out of place. So I can put... I had to make it so fiddly, didn't I? I had to. That's all lined up now, bar this. And I can't... Oh, that's come out now. The neck's come out now. Come on. And the next, that part of the neck now is back in. And the neck is now back in. Now what I've got to do is put this on here, and it's proving difficult. You would never think something like this would be as fiddly at all, would you? Just can't believe that's in the hole. Was in the hole. Right, that's in the hole now. So I need to get. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Got it, got it. Oh, hang on. Got a screw on the end of there. Forgot about. Thank God for that. Oh, that was pain in the bum. Hi guys, thank you for joining my live stream. If you've just joined in, I say thank you for the likes as well. Do appreciate it. The ones that have just joined in, I am about to come off in a few minutes. I've just finished putting together the rest of the Mastodon Zord head. It took me ages to get that in there. It really has. Took me a while. Finally did it though. Alright, and that's. Oh, you are kidding me. Well, I got it on. Finally. One slight problem. This is now squiff. It's come out of the socket in the head. And that's the front tusks just come off there. I might glue them on. I can't believe that. Without this being straight or being in here properly. It's not going to go together with the rest of the body later on in the builds. Little sticks. I'll take 2 screws out of here. Gently prise it up if I can. Try and get that back in its slot. Can't believe this. The screw's not coming out. No, rounding that screw off. Can't believe that. If I can't do it, I'm going to have to leave it. I don't want to break it. Yeah, I ain't going to be able to do it. I'm going to have to leave it. I can't get that back in. The Mastodon head is going to be skewiff. I don't know why they made it so you couldn't put the head at the neck of the Mastodon on after you put the back of the ears in. I don't know why. It would have been easier. A lot easier. Yeah, but I can't get that screw out now for the bottom past the ear. I think it's rounded off, which is not good as such. Right, well, there we are, guys. Mastodon head put together, although as you can tell this is slightly skewiff. The head, the neck of the Mastodon, it's skewiff. Anyone interested, this bit here actually pops up like this, and it's a handle, because this becomes the shield of the Megazord when he's in Megazord mode. So yeah, so there we go, all in. And as I said, I'm missing the switch here because I couldn't put it in. Kept falling out all the time, so it doesn't really bother me as such. I'll probably get some black tape and different kind of tape and just tape up over these so you can't see them. But there we are, guys. There's the Mastodon head, fully finished, completely. As I said, we'll do some more builds online. I'll do them live like I have been so far. I'm going to put some glue on that in a minute. I'll glue that on so it keeps falling off. I'm going to go live again next weekend, next Saturday. I'll do it on a 7-day basis. That way then gives everybody a chance to watch the others if they haven't watched yet, and catch up on the builds. If you want to see the rest of the builds up until now, I've got the videos on there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching me, guys, and being with me. I do appreciate it. Alright, so whilst here still, let's put some glue on here, and watch I don't glue my fingers together like I am very clever at doing. Oh, uh-oh. Not sure I'm getting this the right way round. Yep. Let's get rid of the excess glue around it. I knocked that straight off the table. Took its horn straight off. So I've had to glue that. It's the Megazord head. It's on the edge here. I put the saber-tooth tiger head down that one and took it straight clean off. So I had to put some glue on. I'm hoping it's done the job. If not, I'm going to have to get hold of the company. Right, that's the best I can do with that, so I'm going to have to let them dry. But guys, yeah, but there we go. There's part of the Megazord built again. I say thank you to everybody that's watched the live stream live, or I'd like to say thank you to everybody that has watched the retake or the rerun of the video. If this is your first time watching my videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Also as well, I think that's glued over. Also as well, hit the like button, turn your notifications on. Also as well, flick the bell icon and you won't miss any of my other videos I've got coming up soon with different content. Also as well, you won't miss my live streams when it goes live. It will tell you when I go live. Yeah, oh dear. That's glued over. So yeah, so thank you so much for joining me, guys. I do appreciate it. Thanks for the likes. New to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon, hit the like button, turn notifications on, and it will notify you when I've gone live with another live stream. I am going to do another live stream next Saturday or next weekend, whichever I get a chance to do, either Saturday or the Sunday. And yeah, that's definitely closed. I'm going to have to pierce that. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for being with me. Do appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one, guys. Bye for now. Bye.